Who needs range on your sledgehammers anyway? You know what I'm saying? Certainly not this man. What is up, guys? This is Cobb, and this replay is submitted by Mr. Ben over here playing as green on this map. And it's time for an unkillable sledgehammer blob, which is always, it always feels like a bit of an oxymoron, right? It's like, how can you have an unkillable damage sharing sledgehammer blob? How is it even possible? Because it feels like it should be counterable. It feels like it relies on your opponent screwing up. Don't get me wrong, I do like the damage sharing tech, as we just get absolutely eviscerated here by steel balls in our opening round, which feels a little bit gnarly. But it feels like it should always be counterable. Unless, like, you're going damage sharing on, like, the last round, you know? You're sure that you're about to win the game. It should be all over because you're going to catch your opponent by surprise, right? You're going to take him by surprise and win that way. But hey, let's see how it develops. It's always a hoot and a holler to see how these things pan out. What are we selling over here? So actually on round one, it looks like we sold a pack of stangs that we started out with. Dear God, we go straight into armor on the sledgies, which actually fair enough here, to be honest. Armored sledgies, almost unkillable against like what, everything but the marksman here on the AI, so that should be fine. We are playing some elite specialists as well. A little bit of cash short from being able to purchase much else besides chaff. Could maybe just sell off the typhoons. I mean, if you're going to go all in, you might as well go all in, right? Generally, you see people hold on to techs for at least the first few rounds. A good tip, actually, that I picked up from watching some of Rat's videos. Awesome channel, by the way, for educational, like, tips and tricks, little strategies and stuff that you can employ in your games. Definitely check out Rat's channel. Is that you generally don't want to do big plays, like buying techs or even unlocking big new units and that kind of thing until the first unit drop round, right? Otherwise, the unit drops might come along and suddenly you're changing all of your plans, it all goes to pot, and the unit you just unlocked, well, now half of the map in a free-for-all, for example, is now countering what you're doing because you pulled the trigger too early. So definitely buying armor, for example, on sledgies, when you've only got one pack of sledgehammers as well, like, ooh, it's not actually that much value for supply, and more importantly, it lets your opponent start to look over here and think, we've got some armored sledgies to deal with. Let's start to build around that right now, you know? So it's just something to be aware of, man. What's everybody else actually doing? Phoenixes, scorpions, for example, the phoenixes are going to kind of annihilate us, right? We do end up losing building over here as well. It's just going to be another awful supply round. Can we at least get the... Oh, God, we don't... Oh, God, the Vulcan is 1%, and now look. It's going to be stolen, man. Ugh. Blue comes in, takes the cash. Bro, we got 25 supply. I've never seen... I've never seen such a low amount of supply come in on an early round of free-for-all, man. 25? It's because we didn't even kill the chaff. You know, we didn't even kill half of the chaff, man. Oh, God. Okay, let me skip on. And the AI is going to take the win. After all, boys. All right. Okay, so will we buy more sledgehammers? Oh, my God. No, look at this. No way. We're up against Beyblade Rhinos, man. This is not a good time to go more sledgehammers. Why do I have a sense that we're just going to do it? The stangs, we've already sold one pack of stangs. I don't know how these guys have lasted so long. Well, there's more sledgies. How much cash do we have? Not a lot, right? Well, we have enough to buy another pack of sledgies, so let's get that done as well, right? Surely not. I mean, how are we going to stop what we're up against here? This is another thing too, man. Committing early on in these free-for-all rounds to a build like this, it's just nutty all around. And of course, I can trust that, you know, Ben, who submitted this replay, he's just having some fun, man. He's just unwinding, right? He's just chilling out. It's been a long day at work. He wants to just switch his brain off, build some armor tanks, and just build some unkillable tanks. I can totally get that. But, oi. Ooh, we actually go into more stangs. Okay. Well, replay's ruined, man. You ruined the meme, Ben. I hope you're proud of yourself. Goddamn piece of broccoli stuck in my teeth, man. That's my pre-workout meal right there. Dude, I'm gonna blast the gym tonight. It's going to be awesome, man. Oh my god. I get so excited to go to the gym, dude. You don't even know. Okay, man. How the hell are we going to stop this? Just this... a slobber knocker of rhinos here, dude. Oh god. Oh, the armor didn't save us all that well. Well, at least we've got 40 supply this round. We should also be able to get this kill as well, right? Right, Stangs? Oh god, they're not going to do it. We're going to end the round with 40 supply, dude. Oh my god. What is this? My god. Okay, alright. So the AI is doing a really, really good job of spanking the hell out of us here. My god. Look at Red on the other hand, man. Red is just rich. He's just getting all the cash, dude. Oh my god, this is such a bad start, man. Can we actually come back and win this? Is it even possible at this point? Games like this make me mighty curious. I gotta tell ya. Okay. Enhancement module. Alright, so we have faith that our sledgies are gonna get some levels. I would have almost liked to have seen absorption modules just for the memes. Oh my god, Red is using his cash lead to go into the nuke, of all things. We go ahead and pick up the replicating crawlers, as well as additional tanks. Okay. I think that's fine. Oh god, look at this. Look at this, man. You're already giving the game away, man, dude. Like, ooh, let's just get these tanks a bit further over this way, just so that when I do go damage sharing, because you know it's coming, right? Unkillable Sledgehammer Team, is what this was advertised to me as. You know the damage sharing is coming eventually. God, and look, man, the AI just knows what's up. This is one of those things, though. Like, how do you lose to damage sharing sledgies if you go them too early? It should be impossible, you know? Scorpions come out, bit of acid. They can eviscerate a tank ball like this. Melting Point is kind of like the obvious one. You can go Melting Point or Electromag Maxman. Ooh, let me just hide the chat window, man. That's getting irritating. But okay, man. I just want to see us earn like 100 supply this round. That's it. We do eventually go into a Maxman here as well. So that's going to help us out with just killing the bigger, beefier units and more specifically the air units. So that's all grand. This side is about to get absolutely good. Ooh, the tanks live on 2% health over here. Well, not for much longer, obviously, but... So we're getting a little bit of something done, man. At least we're going to earn what looks like about 100 supply here. Which, I don't know, that's like a 300% increase on previous rounds. So, you know, while 100 might not seem like much to most folks, Bane, he's been living in poverty over here, man. This is a stupid amount of supply that we got to play with next round. From Bane's point of view. Alright, once again, the AI killing everybody. Nobody's got a single victory point yet. And so the experimental units, when they do spawn in, could go anywhere as of right now, which is always a little bit horrifying, especially when you are playing in from behind. Sabertooth's melting points. Ooh, so the melting points come out. Surely other people are going to go some melting points, by the way. The Sabertooth, I don't mind. I think it's just a pretty tight unit overall. Someone's going all in on Overlords. Wow, nobody else went for the melting points. Okay, man. Well, that's like the first hole in the Swiss cheese that we had to just squiggle our way through in order to make this build work. The melting points are going to be grand for us. The tech options are pretty standard, pretty good. I like them. There's a little bit about this build that is sensible, and that is the melting points. I think that that's pretty tight. We're also just getting levels on the sledgy, so we're not going to be using enhancement module to like upgrade and sell units. We're just going to leave it on one guy, and the wall is beginning to form. Okay, dude. Oh, what was that we just went a range in? Okay, the Stangs pick up range. It's annoying me that we're not leveling up these Mustangs over here, by the way. That's just frustrating to me. I just like the symmetry. It's not even like that tactically important. I just don't like having blue Stangs on one side and level 1 Stangs on the other, you know. Wish.com Stangs on the other, but... whatever, man. That's neither here nor there. Let's see if we can just get a latch in the War Factory, which is actually producing no units. It's not a very good factory, boys. It's a little bit defunct, but at the same time, we'll take that. The melting point should be able to get a good amount of experience from that. Melter's also going to latch on the balls, which are self-healing balls, so they'll have to bring these guys down in between. There it is, latches on the tanks, otherwise they'll be healing a crap ton. And finally, they are going to drop. This is a lot of phoenixes as well, though. Okay, let's hurry this along. Do we get this big guy dead? Surely we do. Nice and easy. Nice and easy, right? Jesus. I got a little bit close at the end there. Okay, good. We earned a solid amount of supply at least. Kind of feels like the AI threw us a softball there. Very lovely. Oh, God. I mean, we're still going to get utterly clappersaurused by everything else that still yet remains. But okay, and red in the meanwhile just has like 10 trillion supply going into next round. Dude, I just want to see how much supply red actually ends up with here. Ooh, his building died at just the worst possible time to 1 wasp. Oh my god, that sucks for red. Well, it doesn't, he's still rich, but you know. Alright man, here we go. Round 6, and once again we're up against Beyblade Rhinos. At least we have the melting points to take care of this now. Ben goes into Deployment Specialist because obviously, and oh god, here we go. Right, so this is a level 8 Scorpion. I don't know if even the damage sharing is going to be enough to keep these tanks alive against this son of a gun. Then again, we've got another pack that we just moved in over here as well. Oh my god, man. I tell you what I want to see, by the way, if anybody can pull this off, it'd be so funny. It's just an actual blob of tanks, not a line of tanks like this, right? Not a line of tanks, I mean a cube of tanks, right? Full-on block formation, just an amalgam of like 4 million health's worth of ranked up sledgies with all the survivability checks, man. And just roll them out to go take on your opponent and backstab and stuff. Oh god, no, that'll be horrible. What am I talking about? It'd be so easy to counter. Okay, anyways. So the wall is on. Yeah, I don't think the Scorpion, even with its ridiculous amount of attack, is going to have the firepower that it requires to bring down this blob. Mostly because it's going to kill off some of them, and then the crawlers are going to start to get in the way over on this right side. Meanwhile, the rhinos look to be connecting on building just a little bit, just above my head, as it were. Ooh, there's another Scorpion over here on this side too. I didn't actually notice that. Ugh. 10 gajillion tanks die at the same time. Oh my god, these are repairing Scorpions. Okay, never mind. I didn't actually notice that. Yeah, we don't have a means to kill these at all outside of the melters, and so we're gonna lose. Look at the little craters that remain of the tanks, dude. Oh my god, same thing on this side as well. But at least we hold the building, man. The melting points are getting a hell of a lot done, so that is good for us, and nice. It also saves on this, saves us on this side as well. How is red getting so much supply, dude? This guy. He's so rich, man. He's so rich. That is crazy to me. Okay, let's speed things along. We are completely dead. Red will die to these big boy death knells. Don't know what the hell's going on up and over here. Death knells clap everything. And yeah, red is just going to die in the end. But okay. AI wins again. Still nobody with a single actual round win here. Which is becoming increasingly ridiculous as we get up to round 7. Still nobody actually pulling ahead at this point. We do see a couple of guys now with melting points on the field. Ooh, we go into the steel balls. We just had to sell these guys immediately. A couple of backline steel balls. I guess they're just going to be sold off to fund our sledgehammer addiction. Which I guess is also fine. We have a level 4 pack over here, level 3 pack over here. They're getting something done, man. Range comes out on the melting points as well. Feels pretty good. I think we're at the point of the game now where... Oh god, never mind. Just more tanks. Fair enough. Dude, we don't even run range on these tanks, man. Okay, alright. So we've got 100 supply left. I feel like we need to be hitting the high mobility button here. We need to start... Nice, dude. You read my mind. Yeah, we just need to start like getting onto the map a bit faster. Maybe think about getting some building kills. Could also be good. Our tanks are going to split in half here right down the middle. So it's going to be 2 blobs. One blob is going up against the pretty highly upgraded carry-style overlords with the overlord artillery. And so they're going to do pretty significant damage to these ground units. And on the left side, I'm not sure we're quite as vulnerable over here. It's a lot of fangs. Do they have shield? Oh god, these are shielded fangs. We don't have very good clear for that at all. We don't have very good clear for that. Oh, Sledgehammer's one true weakness, man. Shielded fangs. It takes forever to get these guys dead. We got one pack of steel balls going rogue here on the right side as well. Maybe these are units to watch now. They're not really going to get in that close. Okay, let's just try and watch both sides at once here. And just see how these collisions are going. Oh god, look at the latch over here though from the death knell, man. Ugh! So many tanks eviscerated at exactly the same time. That's absolutely horrific to watch. I don't even know what the hell happened on the right side. There's just nothing left alive over here. I was just watching on the left. Not gonna lie, we lose the melting point as well. We got one little geek left alive over here. Who, you know what, Ben? At least we got a good amount of supply this round, though. Finally, Red has a bad economy round. It is round 7, so his lead is already pretty incredible. Gonna lose building on this side now. And just the units being spewed out from the death knell will spell the end for our final melting point. And ooh, Red is actually going to take all of the supply here at the end. Not that there's much left for him to clean up, but Red is going to take the first round win. And what a win it is. Holy crap. Nearly 4,000 victory points in a single round bin. The time is now. We got to pull the trigger on this here. What are you doing? Ooh, okay, never mind. Enhancement module, yeah. Upgrade the melting points. Got it, not bad. Did we just go aerial specialization on one marksman? Yeah, I think that makes more sense. I think it probably would have made a bit more sense to, wow, are we just going all in here, huh? Probably would have made a bit more sense to just stick with the Stangs, I think, as the anti-air option. We're kind of going in between places here with the marksman and the Mustangs. There's a little bit of a crossover of roles there, to be honest. It kind of feels to me like melting points with range do about as much of a job. They do quite a similar-ish job to marksman with like this level of upgrades as well. So a little bit of an overlapping of roles here. Are we being flanked by this rhino? Like, when the hell did this guy come in? Who put that there, man? Whose rhino is that? Well, the steel balls are there to cover it, just as luck would have it. Maybe these guys have been there for a long time, just having a little Duke on the back line. Oh, never mind, it was sold. So, there you go. What's important here, though, is that the sledgies now pick up field maintenance. Is this going to be enough? Hell, I don't know, dude. Did we push the speed button here? We did not, so we are extremely slow. Does mean that Red now has to deal with most of the experimental units alone, though. Which means that us moving slow might not be the worst thing in the world. I want to see how we deal with this left side this time, man. That's a lot of shielded fangs. That's a lot of shielded fangs, man. And these tanks, I think they actually cannot die to what they're up against over here. Even the leveled up phoenixes and stuff are not going to be able to make all that much of a dent. And they're just losing 0 health at all. So they will win on that left side. I'm just going to pan over a little bit. How are things going over here? These guys are now up against the big boy artillery cannon overlords, who surely are going to have the firepower to bring down this pack of tanks in. Oh, Jesus. Many going up in smoke all at once, and oh god, there goes the rest of them. That's the weakness, of course, with damage sharing sledgies. Damage sharing anything, really, is that once one falls, suddenly the entire chain gets way weaker. They all lose that max health, they're all sharing just less damage. And they're going to start to die like flies, as the imp once said. And okay, man. Wow, hang on. I think we can actually win this round, right? If just like a couple of overlords live, I think the tanks will just tank forever for the melting point here, and the melting point can just kill everything. I think. The overlord is now out of wasp production as well. A little bit of sledgehammers on the field. Should have this pretty comfortably, man, even with our own building dying. Marksman get to connect. There it is. Happy days, man. Nice. Round win. This isn't going to be a million billion points, but it's a start. Alright. There it is, man. There it is. How many is this? 1,000? 1,300. We have 2 rounds to make up a crazy difference here. And now that people see that damage sharing tanks just won, surely our opponents, surely our nemesises are going to start to counteract this a little bit. Did we just go for the war factory? And we're actually sticking with it. Do we have tank production on this? Oh god. Man, bro, what was that? What was that, dude? We buy the war factory, we upgrade it a bit. You know what? Maybe we'll keep this, man. Nah. And then we sell it after we get the efficiency upgrade, dude. Oh my god. That's how confident Bane is. You gotta understand, man. That was BM right there. He's just putting on a show for us now, man. That's all that was. Right? Right? Bane would never make a mistake like that, man. That's all I'm saying, okay? I know this guy. He's crazy. I don't know him at all, but there you go. Okay. Alright, man. So the big boy experimental wraiths are going to be clashing into red on this occasion. He's not that well adapted to take out big air units, so he might actually struggle quite a bit over here, and that can play into our advantage at this stage. I'd still greatly consider hitting the high mobility button. Oh, dear God. We are not going to defend against this nuke. There's no way that we are checking for all of that, right? There's no way we're keeping tabs on that. Where's the nuke going? Has he changed his mind? Ooh. So red has identified Bane's unstoppable wall of tanks as his biggest threat right now. And he's going to try and swat us with the nuke. And just going to slow things down. Did anybody else go anything to take out tanks? What the hell is going on over here, dude? Just this formation just offends me, dude. It makes me feel ill. Just looking at that loadout. I'm just not going to look at it anymore. I don't think anybody has any particularly good loadout to actually take out sledgehammers, and nobody is adapting to what we're doing here at all, which I guess is good news for us. But okay, man, we got a nuke to deal with. The tanks should live. Oh, wait a minute, will they live? Because they're all taking the damage at the same time. No, I think did the tanks get one-shotted here? Did we just get eviscerated? Oh, damn right we do. Okay. Good God. Okay, we just gotta hope that this blob on this side lives forever. They're up against a couple of big old phoenixes over there now on this one side. They are also up against the saber-tooths that are mixed in there as well. Some level 2 saber-tooths, one of which just drops. And it looks like the tank line is just gonna tank its way through everything, which is just ridiculous. How is this happening? One melting point, and literally our game is over. But it's fine, man. We're not gonna draw too much attention to that, right? Oh god. It is glorious seeing these memes actually work out. I will say that much. Even if there's really no excuse at all for our opponents letting this happen. Wow. Look at the blob going on over here from blue, man. This is the rest of blue's army. The side that we didn't mulch, I guess. And so he is going to kill everything. This is going to be a real test. This is a leveled fortress, man. Goddamn level 6 fortress, bro. With a lot of shielded fangs. Okay, can the blob survive against this? This is going to be a hell of a test. I mean, you know what? I think it will live. I think it's going to be tight, but I think they can live. I think they can do this, man. The health is not moving. Okay, it is moving. It is moving. We're getting some blue tanks in the middle here that are getting low, which is a big deal. If they die, everything starts to die. Suddenly the percentage damage that every individual unit has taken is going to increase drastically. They got to get some of these bigger units down. Killing off the saber-tooth even is a big deal. They do get it dead. Is that enough to stop the bleed? Oh my god, this is so tight, man. Melting Point comes in to save the day just as the bulk of the blue tanks actually go down. And wow, man, we actually hold the line. Are you kidding me with that, dude? Nice, man. Another sneaking win. We got one more round. One more. Dude. My heart can't take this, man. We got laser sights available as an option. We do go into the laser sights. Okay. Laser sights, melting points, I guess. Ooh, we don't have multi-target available. It's a little gnarly that we don't have multi-target, but I do like the laser sights and the melting points all the same. Mass upgrades on the tanks because, I mean, we're all in at this point, right? Bane knows his strength, he knows what he's got to do, and the man is going to double down. That's how easy it is. Anybody at any time, I repeat, anybody at any time can build one melting point and ruin our day. Whether or not that's actually going to happen, however, I have no faith at all in what's going on over here. Just because of the... What is this Mordor formation, dude? This unorderly rabble of units. This gentleman, he's almost got it. He's almost got it, man. He could stop us. He could yet stop this, man. The electromag barrage on the melting points? I think I like that. I think that's fine. It will also cleave its way through all of the fang shields very, very easily. Just electromag spray everywhere. And so we're kind of dealing with this over here. I don't think anybody went melting point, though. Or electromag. Or just anything that can actually take care of this. I think Red is panicking at this point. He's just not thinking straight. He's sweating. He's trembling. He can't believe he's about to have victory snatched from the... Victory snatched from the jaws of victory. Victory snatched out from under him. And okay, I like this as well. We're moving our boys away to stack them all up on one side where we have the distinct advantage over here. Tight. Ooh, we are pulling these tanks... Okay, I thought they were going to stop about here and join in with the blob. But that's not what's going to go down. Red is currently having a horrible time against the Death Knells up there in the top left. But I do want to keep an eye on what we got going on down here with the rest of these boys, who are just going to tank their way through. Once again, we know that they can outlast this blob. The Typhoon is not going to be doing a whole lot to these guys. I don't think this blob can actually die at all, to be honest. Somehow some of our crawlers wrap around very, very quickly, get the building kill, and so we're going to make very, very short work of these guys. How is our forces doing over here on the right? There's not a whole lot left. They're just looking to pick stuff off. And once again, it looks like it's just going to be an amalgam versus our blob, which, by the way, our replicating crawlers are just getting a lot done on this occasion. I guess because the building died. The crawlers were actually able to get in on top of the fangs this time and just replicate like crazy. Did we push the high mobility button here? We did. Okay, nice. I like that, man. It means that as the crawlers engage, our boys are going to come in behind, start landing all of that meaningful damage in. Oh, look now. What now, man? Big Daddy Fortress. Now that he's completely surrounded, this is just going to be an absolute clapfest. This guy's going to get melted down extremely, extremely fast, long before his reinforcements arrive. I don't know what these guys were doing, man. They were just chilling. They just going on a victory parade. They thought it was all over. But no, man. The unkillable amalgam of tanks had other ideas. Which, how are they unkillable, dude? Oh, God. One melting point, man. One. Hey. But there it is. Bane takes the #1 spot with the good old unkillable tank blob. Oh my god. Hey man, it never gets old. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you also enjoyed this one. If you have a crazy replay with a ridiculous strategy that you want to have featured on the channel, then to have a chance of doing so, simply submit that replay to the official Mechabellum Discord in the Share Your Replay channel, and there's a chance that I will pick it up and give it a review. Also, if you want to support the channel and go the extra mile to keep these videos coming, all you got to do is scroll on down to the video description and click on the sign up link for Raid Shadow Legends and sign up using my promo link. It's completely free, it takes you 60 seconds and helps to support what I do here by a crap ton. So thanks for that, guys. But now, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'm going to catch all of you guys just a tad bit later, man.